Shall we start? So you have to write the between numbers, matlab बीच में. So 103 and 105 is written. So you have to write down the number between the two numbers. Okay. So what you have to do for doing between numbers as well, you have to do the same thing which you had done for after numbers. That you have to say the counting. ठीक है, counting आपको बोलनी है. Then it will become easy for you to write down the between numbers. All right. So the first two numbers are 103, 103 and 105. So you have to write down the between numbers. ठीक है. चलो, let's say the counting. 101, 102, 103 and 104. So what comes in between 103 and 104? 5. 104 comes in between 103 and 105. So the same procedure you have to follow, which you had followed for the after numbers, that you have to say the counting for writing it. Write down. Remember, your number should touch the upper and the lower blue line. Write down properly. आपका जो बॉक्स है उसमें नंबर आपके ऊपर और नीचे दोनों लाइन को टच होना चाहिए. In that way you have to write. The next one is 109 and 111. So now you have to write down what comes between 109 and 111. For that also say the counting. 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, and what comes after 109? 110. So 110 comes in between 109 and 111. Write down. Between मतलब बच्चों होता है बीच में. Between means बीच में. Next करें. Come on, move to next. 112 and 114. Okay, now again you have to write the between number. So say the counting. 111, 112, and what comes after 112? 113. 113 comes in between 112 and 114. Now, come to next. Next number is 117 and 119. So we have to write down the between numbers which comes in between 117 and 119. So for that, say the counting. 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, and 118. What comes in between 117 and 119? 118 comes in between 117 and 119. Okay, bachcho, say the counting and write down. It is same as after numbers. So now next one is 122 and 124. Now, come on, say the counting from 121 because 20 wali line hai. 121, 122 and 123. What comes in between 122 and 124? Number 123 comes in between 122 and 124. Then next one is 124 and 126. चलो बच्चों, say the counting for writing between number. Between मतलब क्या होता है? What do you mean by between? Between मतलब बीच में, मतलब दो जो नंबर आपको दे रखे हैं उसके बीच में कौन सा नंबर आएगा. For that आपको सिंपल काउंटिंग बोलनी है जैसे हम आफ्टर नंबर से बोलते हैं. ठीक है. 121, 122, 123, 124. Now what comes after 124? 125. So 124 and 126 के बीच में आता है, वह between आता है 125. Chalo. Now the next one is 129 and 131. Okay, chalo, let's start. 121, 122, 123, 124, 125, 126, 127, 128, 129, and what comes after 129? 130. 130. 130 comes in between 129 and 131. Now the next one is 135 and 137. Chalo, let's say the counting. 131, 132, 133, 134, then 135, and what comes after 135? 136. 136. Okay, what comes in between 135 and 137? 136 comes in between 135 and 137. Now, next. One 140 and 142. Okay. Now, bachcho, come on, say the counting. 140. Then 40 के बाद क्या आएगा? 41. So 141. 140 and 142 के between आएगा 141. So just you have to say the counting as we do in after numbers. Okay, and then write down the number. Now the next one is 147 and 149. Come on. So say the counting. 141, 142, 143, 144, 145, 146, 147, and what comes after 147? 148. So just you have to say the counting for writing the between numbers as we do in the after numbers. Okay? Okay. Before me, you all have. All right. एक पलंग पर बच्चे चार कैसे सोए टांग पसार उनमें से एक भरे खराटे और दूसरा उसको डांटे तीजा दोनों को समझाए चौथा जाग खड़ा हो जाए चारों लड़ने को तैयार एक पलंग पर बच्चे चार कैसे सोए टांग पसार चलो वन मोर टाइम स्टार्ट एक पलंग पर बच्चे चार कैसे सोए टांग पसार उनमें से एक भरे खराटे और दूसरा उसको जाके तीजा दोनों को समझाए चौथा जा खड़ा हो जाए चारों लड़ने को तैयार एक पलंग पर बच्चे चार कैसे सोए टांग पसार Okay, chalo bachcho. Now it's time for the test. Get your mixed copy and write down the date. Yes, Jasdeep, what happened?